Alright guys, Flave from Boxing Evolution TV, and I'm just here with Chris Evangelou. How you doing, Chris?
Very well, how are you doing? You okay?
I'm very good, thank you. So, word on the street is that you're moving up to welterweight.
The word on the street is correct. I'm moving up to welterweight. I'm finding it that my natural body weight is so much higher than like welterweight at the moment. So the last 2 years of my career, I've always had to skip quite a lot off before weigh-ins, which is telling you something. If you can't make the weight a week before the fight, then kind of your body's telling you need to move up. I got caught out in one of my fights by being weight drained, and that's never going to happen again. That was being ill prepared. And yeah, just I feel comfortable. Sparring's gone amazing. I spar natural welterweights, I spar junior middleweights, and I feel that my strength has increased because I've got more energy in the ring now. So yeah, I think it's a good decision.
Okay, well, I mean, it's always one of those things you have to think about, you know, what weight category you fight in. Personally, I like to, when I box myself, I like to box a little bit higher because I just hate cutting weight, and I find it makes me a bit run down, and I feel like I'm not able to train, you know, so I don't mind finding a bit of a higher weight. I don't find it too much of a struggle.
Of course, and the thing is, I found that I'll do a 2.5-3 month camp with really strenuous training and have all this amazing energy, and my sparring will be crisp and amazing about 2 weeks before the fight, and then what happens? You're overweight and you're like, well, I need to cut weight. So then the foolish thing to do is to kind of starve yourself a little bit, go for runs late at night with absolutely no energy, and then by the time you fight, you've got no energy for the fight, yet you've done all that hard training, and what you do is you just burn all that energy off in the last couple of days, and it just doesn't make sense. This is a hurt business, and I'd rather fight a bigger guy with more energy than a smaller guy and be weak, because that smaller guy will make you look stupid, and that will never happen.
To be honest with you, I think just because someone's lighter doesn't necessarily mean that they punch any less hard or they fight any less hard. To be honest with you, I often find lighter guys are difficult because they're so much quicker and their work rate's higher.
Yeah, that's true. And when someone's got a high work rate and if you're weight trained and you're fighting someone a bit heavier that's a bit slower, you can kind of get away with moving around the ring. You fight someone lighter that's like a you're going to be absolutely off your feet from the work rate, not really his punch power, you know. So it just makes sense to move up, and it's about time. That was 11 years ago I walked into a ring at a light welterweight. It's 11 years I've gone by. I'm a man now, you know. I need to understand that. I need to give my body the best advantage in the ring, you know. That's that.
Yeah, well, I hope your move up in weight benefits you, and I believe that you're now training with Don Charles as well.
That's true, yeah. Don Charles, the amazing Don Charles. I've got an assistant coach, which is Luke, who's my assistant trainer. He's with me a few days of the week as well. But with Don and Luke together, they've given me this extra aggression. Not necessarily come forward, knock the guy out aggression. You know, sometimes you can lose your head doing that. Now it's more as I'm a counter puncher, but I feel like more like a Marquez. I'm a counter puncher who's aggressive. So when I see the opening, bam, 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 I take it. Whereas before, I'll see the opening, give a cute little punch, admire it, and move out. Now I stay inside. I'm an inside fighter now as well. I like to know that I'm a box fighter. Cheers, Larry. Thanks for that.
Watch because I shot Larry. Thanks.
Don't worry, man. I'll forgive you.
Okay, sorry. Wait.
It's okay. Yeah, no, that's it. You know, just nothing's really changed about my fighting, but they've added things which I never really took advantage of before.
And yeah, I hear a lot of good things about Don Charles. He's definitely one of the up-and-coming coaches out there for people to be with.
Oh, definitely. I think he's. Listen, not to blow my own trumpet, but I've trained with the Mayweather team, Roger Mayweather, Freddie Roach, all the Jesse Reeds, people of this caliber, and to be honest, Don Charles is up there with the best of them. You know, there's Jesse Reed Sr. and Don Charles are very much alike in spirit. When you're next to them, you want to train harder. If you're tired and you go to the gym, as soon as you see Don Charles' face, there's something about him. He's got that aura around him. That it's like, you know, when you go into battle with an amazing general, you know, and you just want to fight, you just want to get in there and you want to do well. That's what he gives you. And only him and Don Charles and Jesse Reed Sr. are the only two coaches in the world that have been able to.
Because you know Charles is going to be trying to fight your guy if you ain't.
I know, yeah. Listen, we won't talk about that.
No comment on that.
No comment. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's not a bad thing to have that guy back in you. I'll tell you what, man, it shuts a lot of people up. So yeah.
I've heard a few stories about him in the gym as well, about how he deals with unruly fighters. So I think he's got the respect of
Definitely, he's demanded respect in this sport, and you know, he's a big man in stature, but he's also got this character that everybody likes as well. He's a gentleman, he's very honest, and he's very fair. But when he trains you hard, doesn't take any shortcuts. If he tells you to do something, you're going to go and do it, and that's what a trainer is. That's why he is one of the best, if not the best trainers in the country. You know, one day the world, when you know, hopefully Derek will get him that world title under his belt as well, because you know, he's not doing this for nothing. You know, and hopefully me and my brother will do the same. You know, and that's it.
Okay, well, I look forward to seeing your progress under the wing of Don Charles. So anyway, guys, this is Chris Evangelou. He hasn't got his opponent for the July the 12th yet, but I'm sure we will be finding out soon. So anyway, guys, thank you. Over and out.